So my wife and I were planning our wedding, and I distinctly remember having a conversation with a couple that offered decoration services. And they were really nice and polite and optimistic and said, "Don't worry, everything will be perfect, the wedding will be just great." To which I said, "No, the wedding's gonna be awful, it will be a disaster." They were shocked, they stared at one another, then they looked right back at me and asked why. I then started to explain the method behind my madness, and that in my opinion, a wedding is an event with tons of moving parts, and as such, stuff can and will go wrong. Therefore, it makes sense to be pessimistic when planning a wedding because 1. If the negative scenarios you've envisioned end up materializing, you're gonna be both mentally and logistically ready to handle them. 2. If that doesn't happen, hey, you're gonna be even happier. Now, the couple in question understood what I tried to say, and even more so, they gave our conversation as an example to new clients as of that point, and fortunately, our wedding was awesome. But even if that wouldn't have been the case, my wife and I would have been, again, both mentally and logistically ready to handle things. The same principle, in my opinion, is valid when it comes to financial decisions in general. In that, okay, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, and sure, being a glass half full person helps when it comes to lots of aspects of your life, but there is a time and a place for everything. And when you're making financial plans, that's precisely the time when you have to be not only brutally pragmatic, but downright pessimistic, and it ultimately all boils down to understanding that there are situations in life in which being optimistic is a suboptimal choice.